morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am All-Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor, and this is the Surround Sound Podcast, coming live from Music Row Studios. The Surround Sound Podcast is always brought to you by good people at Healthy Junk Food of Nashville, Tennessee. They're our sponsor. We always got to show love to our sponsor, man. Thanks to everyone for rocking with us on Surround Sound Podcast starting lineup on Facebook Live, and everybody for checking in with us on Instagram. Also, just search Surround Sound Podcast. And also you can go by and get familiar. Make sure you get familiar with our actual fan page. Just search Surround Sound Podcast. The weather is getting better. Are you enjoying the weather, Troy?
For the brief period that will last.
Yeah, it does seem like that. It seems like it's going to rain any minute here.
Yep, it will.
Rain and get cold, man. Let me start off by saying this is the last Monday of Black History Month, so and I really want to give a big kudos to Viola Davis for capturing the elusive triple crown of acting, winning an Emmy, a Tony, and last night winning an Oscar. She is the first African American woman to have such an achievement. Next up is the Funky 4 plus one mo. That's right, Funky 4 plus one mo. First up, college basketball. We are getting down to the last few games of the regular season. We got 5 teams that we cover. UT, they're 7-9 in conference play, 15-14. Got LSU and Alabama up last on the schedule. It's looking like if they don't run the table here as far as the SEC tournament, they're going to be at home with me watching March Madness. Vanderbilt, they've won 4 in a row, 16-13 overall, 9-7 as of now in the conference play. They're looking good. They're going to have to basically win out. They have a high RPI, so if they don't win if they don't win the conference, SEC conference that is, then they will have some help. Regardless, it looks like they'll be going to some type of postseason play, whether it be the NCAA, NIT, then it's another one. I can't even, the CBA or CBL, something like that. College Basketball Championship, some CBC maybe. Anyway, moving on down the road, down I-40 West, that is. University of Memphis, 18-11, 8-8 in conference. Next up, they got Tulane and SMU. They have lost 4 in a row, man. They really need some help. Come on, University of Memphis. Next up, MTSU, 25-4, 15-1. Conference USA, they look like they're going to get an at-large bid if nothing else, but they still can get an even higher seed if they go ahead and win the CUSA Conference Championship Tournament. They got FIU and FAU coming up lastly on the schedule. Tennessee State University, 8-8, 17-12 overall. They lost the last game of the season to crosstown rival Belmont. What can they do in the OVC tournament? It's going to be right here in Nashville. We're going to see if the TSU Big Blue Tigers can get that home field advantage, if you will, home court advantage, and make it on to the NCAA tournament. Next, the NHL and the Nashville Predators. 31-22-9, 4-1 in the last 5. The 6th seed will play Chicago if the playoffs started today. Coming up in entertainment news, we got the Oscars and Remy Ma versus Nicki Minaj. I cannot wait to talk about that. Also, sign of the times, wise words from a wise man. Number 4, Major League Baseball. Spring training is already underway. They are playing games. Players, have reported to their respective clubs, including pitchers, catchers, and position players. Well, once again, we'll cover 4 teams, the 4 closest team to Music Row. Those are the Atlanta Braves, the Chicago White Sox, the Detroit Tigers, and defending World Series champion Chicago Cubs. Somebody has not said that in 108 years, Troy. That is crazy right there. First game of the season is Sunday, April 2nd, Cubs versus St. Louis Cardinals. But before that, the WBC, the World Baseball Classic, is March 6th through the 22nd. Players get a chance to play for their respective countries, so that's going to be a good look right there. And the one mo, yes, the one mo usually comes from the political front. Most times it's solely from President Trump, the 50 Cent of politics, the bully, if you will. However, he took it pretty easy this week compared to his first month in office, but he will have his first State of the Union address, or will he? It's not called the State of the Union address. President Donald Trump is set to give an address to a joint session of Congress on Tuesday, but it technically won't be his first State of the Union address. Trump isn't shaking up any traditions as he is known to do, but instead following what past presidents have done before him. His speech will be known, once again, as an address to the joint sessions. I appreciate you, CNN, for that good information, and it makes a lot of sense. I mean, you can't really foretell the State of the Union when you've only been president for 4 weeks. So, hey, it makes a lot of sense. However, let me give you a little bit more information, especially if you're close to Tennessee, in-state in Tennessee. In an attempt to crack down on the number of non-U.S. citizens voting in Tennessee, a proposed bill aiming to change driver's licenses have sparked outrage from immigrant rights advocates. The initial language in the bill wanted the word alien printed across the top, but Senator Beavers conceded this afternoon that she got a great deal of pushback for that language. You don't say, huh? Immigrant rights advocates said it would do something else other than purely keep those from voting that shouldn't. Lisa Sherman Nicholas, the policy manager at the Tennessee Immigrant and Refuge Rights Coalition, said it's essentially a scarlet letter on immigrants and is trying to send a dangerous message that they're to be feared and to be treated unfairly. We'll be back with more of the podcasts. Check out this surround sound double play.
If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably gun me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, 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 yak.
Man down, where you from, nigga? Fuck who you know, where you from, my nigga? Where your grandma stay, my nigga? This mad city I run, my nigga.
Brace yourself, I take you on a trip down memory lane. This is not a rap on how I'm slinging crack or moo cocaine. This is cul-de-sac and plenty cognac and major pain. Not the drill sergeant, but the stress that weighing on your brain. It was me, El Boogie, Yang, and YG Lucky. Ride down Rosecrans, it got ugly. Waving your hand out the window, check yourself. Warriors and Conans, hope euphoria can slow dance with society. The driver seat, the first one to get killed. Seen a light-skinned nigga with his brains blown out at the same burger stand with same gout. Now this is not a tape recorder saying that he did it, but ever since that day I was looking at him different. That was back when I was 9. Joey packed a 9, pack a stand on every porch is fine. We adapt to crime, pack a van with 4 guns at a time with the sliding door. Fuck it's up, fuck you shooting for. If you ain't walking up, you fucking punk. Picking up the fucking pump, picking up you sucker, dick or die, a sucker punch. A wall of bullets coming from AKs, ARs, AR, duck. That's what mama said when we was eating that free lunch. Oh man, goddamn, all hell broke loose. You killed my cousin back in 94. Fuck your truce. Now crawl your head in that noose. You wind up dead on the news. Ain't no peace treaty, just peace and BG's up to pre-approved. Bodies on top of bodies, IVs on top of IVs. Obviously the coroner between the sheets like the Osleys. When you hop on that trolley, make sure your color's correct. Make sure you're corporate or they'll be calling your mother collect. They say the governor collect all of our taxes except when we in traffic and tragic happens. That shit ain't no threat. You moving backwards if you suggest that you sleep with a tech. Go buy your chopper and have a doctor on speed dial, I guess. Matt City.
Man down, where you from, nigga? Fuck who you know, where you from, my nigga? Where your grandma stay, my nigga? This mad city I run, my nigga.
If Pyros and Crips all got along, they probably gun me down by the end of the song. Seem like the whole city go against me. Every time I'm in the street, I hear yak, yak, yak.
Yeah, boy. This is the Surround Sound Podcast, baby. Double play style.
They hollering at the K-Back, in my cricket slay that. Been killing beats since 8 that. Yeah, me and Rhyme go way back, way back. Time machine flow when I was swinging and riding. If you ain't ripping for your people, then you shucking and jiving, tap, dancing and sliding to a beat that you can't comprehend. How dare you speak on where I'm from if you ain't never been? Fried Kool-Aid, who made? Never ate that. In fact, grandma was chefing for real, make meals off love and scraps. Thank God for my country, folk, and family. Instead of a metaphor, I'd rather take it by James Anderson, damaging how they televise basketball wives. Ain't now tornadoes in the South and how we lost lives. Still building. Pray for the children that have no hero, only the villains that tell them get money. Sleep when you die, I find it funny. Because you rest in peace don't mean you fast asleep and slumber. Thank God and stay humble.
Rock rapping not to zero. Rock's weird, not enough to make you fear. A lot from here. Watch, I ran scrimmage and I fought to the damn finish. And I popped eyes open without eating me canned spinach. My fans in it, constantly telling me I can win it. If I stand grimace, damaging man every damn minute. I blend it, expands, cricket, slams, wicked, rhyme. Grand spinach, ham with it, fam, dig it's 9. Yeah, hard to see me like the background. Your rap style's coming softer than a cat's meow. Red laces, but booted like I'm Iraq bound. That frown to get you ate by my cannibal from Sacktown. So relax, pal. Packed out, got down, back out, blackout. With a fat smile, I might react foul. So don't make this cat growl. I count everybody when I spaz wow. Who do I catch now? Yeah.
Cleveland, what up? Yeah, Kells, Cobain's back. I smell like Teen Spirit, man. Cobain's back. And I got these teens screaming like Cobain's back. You try me and I'll make you a legend like Cobain's. Yeah, they said it wasn't my time, but I watch that. Now got that? They said it wasn't my time, but I watch that. Watch that. Speed of my syllables rise, better clock that. Stop that. Bad boy, give me the contract and I dot that. Now who the heck is this? With his pants read 666, all up in your girlfriend's twit. That east side boy about the 216 that's making these upper rappers get mellow like the Knicks. Get it, you spitters is finished, and we are in the game, and the cypher was a scrimmage, so everybody gossip and tell a friend and a pigeon that this white boy just body black entertainment television. Lace up.
Pushing the hoopy, bumping the Fugees. My life is a scary movie. Your life is a male groupie. Kendrick Lamar broke the handle with 22. Stuffed it in my mouth and killed the rappers that knew me. Compton most wanted. I lived my life in a dungeon. Came out a dragon. I probably can touch the sun with my bare hands. What are your plans? To win a Grammy? Sweet taste of victory like Oprah's. Don't judge me, that's just some irony, trust me. I like to laugh and you're lucky, my sense of humor is rumored to be a Gemini's company. Come with me to the planet rock, and I plan to rock at a plantation chasing many legends that made it face it. You'll never be Pac-10 even when the planet stopped. I'm 2012 on a 12-inch, aiming straight for your pelvis. Elvis will come back as a black if you was hot. You're just a mascot on the Kim Kardashian ass shot.
Yo, full-blooded pedigree, prize fighter, special breed. My flow's full. They say it got special needs. I'm talking Ritalin, maybe even Adderall. 4 bars for me will probably kill your whole catalog. 16 will make their believe cut the channel off. 32 will make Paul Bunyan take the flannel off. 64 will make your mama want 60 more. I eat haters, shake the crumbs on my kitchen floor. They say my music's pop. I call it buying cribs for my mama, shaking hands with Obama. And if you don't believe me, go online and check the pic. And if you check my flip cam, you'll see your sister in the flick. I'm perfect from the field. It's like I can't miss. I'm on a rant like the rant. No pick, no assist. Y'all tripping on tip. Get off my man Nick. I'm just saying, Martha Stewart left prison in a jet.
Welcome back, Surround Sound Podcast. That was a double play by my guy, Kendrick Lamar. I have my Oakland A's hat on. You'll see why in just a second, why I have my Oakland A's hat on, West Coast representative, and why we had Kendrick Lamar up. He's part of the Top 5 Alive series that's going on from right now to about April 3rd. Anyway, first up in entertainment news, celebrity and sports birthdays, anniversaries, and or deaths. Fats Domino's would have been 89. Erykah Badu, ooh-wee, she is 46. She's awesome in more ways than one. Corinne Bailey Rae is 38. John Bon Jovi is 55. Robert Clay of Hogan's Heroes is 91. That's for my guy Troy over there. Singer Harry Belafonte would turn 90. James Worthy and Raymond Berry, both sports figures. Birthday would have been this week. Speaking of things that should be celebrated, Tracy Morgan, he's back, y'all. When I say he's back, I'm talking about he's back. Fist Fight opened up February the 17th. It's just good to see Tracy Morgan doing well. You know, a couple of years ago, I want to say 18 months ago, he was in just a horrible accident on the New Jersey Turnpike, and he is back better than ever. And he made his first movie thing is in Fist Fight, Ice Cube joint. So that's going to be a good look. I heard good reviews about it. But on the flip side, bad reviews, or I won't say bad reviews, but people are few people are talking badly about it. And this is Get Out. It's been deemed racist. The film is called anti-white and racist by some viewers, although some critics have high praise for it. Now, if you don't know what Get Out is, it's comedian Jordan Peele's directorial debut. Yet some Rotten Tomatoes are slamming the satirical horror film for its so-called anti-white and racist portrayal of white characters. The discussion has generated a whopping 11 pages worth of comments from users. While the average audience rating is 4.5 stars out of 5, there are some people that feel it's just not that well. Now, I looked at a lot of people who denounced this. However, Kelly, and we'll put that in quotes, Kelly W., she's the only person that gave smart analytics of this movie. She gave the movie a 0.5 star, first of all. Maybe it's because I'm white, and I'm quoting her. Maybe because I'm white that I didn't like this movie. I really wanted to like it, but just couldn't get past the racial stereotypes and social messages. If he picked one genre, it would be a good movie. But mixing the white people or evil message and a horror movie into one film just killed the experience. And that is all of that was according to Mike.com. I'm gonna give you my synopsis on it. I have, and this is not on the movie, but on the thought process, more than likely that Jordan Peele had. Now, first of all, anytime there is any movie, or I won't even say just movie, any mention of white people behaving badly, it's always going to be an uproar. And the reason why is because we're at a point within the nation of the United States that, honestly, racism is highly hidden. More than that, you have to really be in a bad situation to not even have a chance. However, it's more prominent than you think of white America. It's purely from an African-American viewpoint here. Now, what I will say is, first of all, it's not racist because black people are not in a position to how should I say it? Control any other entity in America. Secondly, we can be prejudiced just like anybody can be prejudiced, and because the root word there is to prejudge. But I'll just say this. Just because some of these things don't feel good to you, Caucasian America, that doesn't mean that they're being in any way prejudiced or biased against you. I mean, Key and Peele came on air on Comedy Central for a couple of seasons and did really well. And I'm going to tell you right now, after Dave Chappelle left, a lot of black people left with it. I didn't even watch Key and Peele. And I love Comedy Central, ever since I was a young kid. So what I said that to say this, what was keeping that afloat was a lot of white viewers. But once again, just because a movie or a TV show or certain words don't feel right with you, maybe that's a good thing. I'll just leave it at that. Next up, speaking of movies, the Oscars. Big shouts out to Mahershala Ali, Viola Davis, and the movie Moonlight. They all picked up Oscar trophies. Now, I'm sure by now that you've heard of The Gaffe by Warren Beatty, and then the 50th anniversary of Bonnie and Clyde, no less. Apparently, they have 2 identical sets of cards on each side of the stage. And one had Moonlight as the movie of the year and Oscar winner, and the other had La La Land. Somebody messed up. Regardless, though, I don't know. Warren Beatty, old Dick Tracy looking self, it must not have been his fault. But I thought he was trying to read the monitor, the prompter, and that was a problem there. Anyway, it was just a whole lot of craziness going on, and the director of La La Land was highly upset. He snatched the card. He snatches the card out of Warren Beatty's hand. They're like, okay, that was just crazy. It was crazy. Thirdly, in entertainment, Remy Ma versus Nicki Minaj. Sheether just dropped, and it's a verbal assault on Nicki Minaj. Now, I told people about 2 years ago, when Nicki Minaj was winning BET Awards for Best Female MC with no competition, I said then when Remy get out of jail, after Remy finishes her bid, it's going to be hell in the city. I said this. Nobody even they nah, man. Nikki, she's the queen. She's pink princess. This, that, and the third. I ain't say nothing, y'all. I was just quiet. Then Remy gets out. She's on Ebro's show, Hot 97. One time, Ebro, I hope you listen to it. If not, make sure you go to Surround Sound Podcast fan page on Facebook, and you'll be able to hear it. Anyway, Ebro had Papoose, which is Remy's husband, and Remy there, and Remy busted in the freestyle. I'm talking about just nasty with it. I said again, I was like, hey, when it's gonna hit the fan with her and Nikki. I just knew it was coming because both those young ladies are vying for the title of Best Female MC. Regardless, we are waiting on a response from Nicki Minaj. They gonna have to put that chick on the respirator. Gonna have to resuscitate her real quick because it's not looking good for her. But if she come back nice, like I know she can, it's gonna be a beef for the ages. Speaking of rap and hip hop, this is a new section that we'll have for the next 6, 7, 8 weeks called the Top 5 Live. And it's the top 5 MCs of all hip hop. And when I say all of hip hop, it could be some rap, R&B. I mean, we're just gonna any of those entities can fall into the equation. Well, number 5 is Kendrick Lamar. He rolls with TDE and Aftermath. They're the imprints that he works with. And many people would ask, especially if you're a lover of Kendrick Lamar's work, they'll say, how did he come in at number 5? I'm so glad you asked. But first, the first time I heard dude was a 2011 BET Cypher. And he said these words. I'm talking about, this is when I took notice. Because directly after that, you had Swimming Pools came out. The whole Good Kid, Mad City album came out. It was Poetic Justice dropped. I mean, it was just dopeness came from the dude. And this is what he said. He said, what are your plans to win a Grammy? Sweet taste of victory like Oprah's Punani? After that, I was like, all right, this dude is nice right here. But this is where things decline a little bit for my guy, Mr. K-Dot. K-Dot, you have 4 quote-unquote studio albums. One that came before Good Kid, Mad City, when everybody really took notice of you. And that was Section 80. Then, like I said, the aforementioned Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Untitled Unmastered, which is basic. And Untitled Unmastered, I mean, we really shouldn't call it a studio album, but hey, he released it and people gobbled it up. And he has about a good 2 additional mixtapes and another EP. Really, Kendrick, in this day and time, that is not enough music. It is too easily accessible for people to go and get music. I don't know what's going on with you, brother, but hey, it is what it is. And I'll say this. I shouldn't have to search for your music, dude, at the end of the day. And now, maybe your strategy is less is more, and I can dig that. But as far as for K-Dot, he is my number 5 top 5 alive. Next up, Miss 46-year-old Erykah Badu. She gonna help me put my phone down, too. We'll see y'all in a minute, y'all. Surround Sound Podcast, Basketball 101, coming up next.
I can make you put your phone down. 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 And we cruise through the city. I can make you put your phone down. You ain't gon' text no one when you with me. phone down.
Oh yeah, baby, sucking clit while you rubbing on my head, baby. As it leaks down your thigh, oh God, you're going crazy. Chachi read the doggy, no rabies. Won't come until you do, I'm so waiting. But this feeling inside me is impatient. Yeah, I'ma let loose, you keep doing that shit. Put you all out of business where you moving at. You pass rough, you had a thing for them bitch niggas. Now you hitting goals with the rich niggas. Getting lit, flipping hoes with a rich nigga. Lick quicker, dick thicker. As my extortion, public enemy, that's why I wear a vest for. Ashley, who is plug on the west coast. Shit. Let me be real, it's go time once I pop this pill, bitch. What?
I can make you put your phone down. 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 Cruise through the city. I can make you put your phone down. You ain't gon' text no one when you with me. I can make you put your phone down.
Snapchat me that, yeah, that be that. But my girl check my phone, but not DMs. Hey, look. Broadcast me that, yeah, that be that. But my girl check my phone, but not DMs. Blue moon, yeah. Who the fuck is this? Hitting me at 10:56 in the evening on a weekday, yeah. Bitch, is you crazy? You was just a layer, now you got me with my lady. Yeah, baby, that was just an old friend. By the time she started sighing, saying, look, here we go again. Here we go again. Once she learned that password, me and her was past tense. Hate a long talk, love a long text. Good conversation, got better sex. Let me illustrate you, baby, and taste your finesse. Got me in box, I ain't messaged you yet. Yeah, Jane.
I can make you put your phone down.
And then we go.
I can make you put your phone down. 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 And we cruise through the city. I can make you put your phone down. You ain't gon' text.
Welcome back to the Surround Sound Podcast. I am your host, All Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. Big shouts out to all my basketball fans on Instagram right now. Check this out. I don't know what's up with the 76ers. Maybe they're just snake bit, but their last 3 top-tier picks, it's just crazy for them. The problem is they're not playing on the court in Philly. Nerlens Noel got traded to the Mavs. Joel Embiid is out for the rest of the season. And Ben Simmons never touched the court for this year. So, I don't know. It's kind of crazy for you guys. But moving on. I hope you guys get right to ship. That's first off. But next up, the Cavs, 40-17, best record in the East. Primed to pick up Andrew Bogut and Deron Williams, although it is not in stone. But they do definitely need that shot in the arm on both ends of the court. Defensively, the Cavs are 20th in the league. Come on, Cavaliers. Secondly, the Warriors, best record in the league, tops in the point. Secondly, the Warriors, 49-9, best record in the league, tops in points scored. That means they're scoring the rock. Best in assists, so they sharing the rock. Top third in the league in points allowed, so that means they are defending at a premium. Woo! They saying that it's going to be the Warriors against the Cavs in the finals. It's going to be tough for LeBron to repeat. That's all I got to say. The Grizz, 35-25, and the playoffs start today. The Grizz are in the 6th seed and will play the Houston Rockets. Up next, the sign of the times. Wise words from a decent man.
People don't use our music to get high. They use our music to get by.
Right. We got London on the track.
I can get to your ass if you want that. Get a whole bag if you need that. Big paper tryna bring from the wrong bag. And a Cadillac rapping like a roll man.
young and know that. I had a sign for the million, no Zodiac. Been that bitch over like sinners and quarterback. If we take it, we don't give a quarterback. Turned her up, now her dad want his daughter back. Oh no, now you got to see the law for that. I want rats and bitches with bouquets. And my motor's loud as a parade. I got 20 chains on, I'm a slave. Till the money for free, not today. My little bit pretty Ricky, no lay. And she watch out my moves while I pace. I lost two of my chains yesterday. They say how they look, I say the lake. I'm a boss, ain't gon' tell her 2 times if she know I won't fall back, let's motherfucking go. I'm the truth in this booth and I run a A-town in Miami, South Ponce the soul. Timbers, no Migos, no motherfucking crows. My kids got stopped out, they motherfucking swole.
I can get to your ass if you want that. Get a whole bag if you need that. Big paper tryna bring Remy Ma back. And a Cadillac bumping like a Womack. And where the hoes at? And a Cadillac bumping like a Womack. I can get to your ass if you want that. And a Cadillac bumping like a Womack.
I used to ride Cadillacs, now I'm whipping no rape up in Womack. Yup, right here's where your hoes at. These backwoods, bitch, can you roll that? I ain't worried about no hater, see these stendo clips. Yeah, all these bullets, they can hold that. Jimmy, my stick and my woody. All of my bitches imported. Pimpin' for real, you know it. I count money faster than nigga can snort it. All these blue hundreds in my pocket, damn. Look like a crippin' young blood. Nigga cross me. Call me Red Cross, cause you know I draw blood. Pussy nigga need to know this the mafia. This dumb ass room with tilapia. Fish, little boy, you need to stay in your place. Recognize an OG when he in your face. When I used to sell blow, nigga said the shit so raw that he can't even feel the face. Every real nigga know I run the A. I got them young thugs thuggin' every day.
I can get to your ass if you want that. Get a whole bag if you need that. Big paper tryna bring Remy Ma back. And a Cadillac bumping like a Womack. And where the hoes at?
Welcome back, Surround Sound Podcast. This is the sign of the times. This is when I take one little portion of my life and I offer it to you as a little greeting, just as a little nice little nugget of thank you, right there. In this, and also before I even get into it, make sure you go and look in the margin. You'll see Podomatic.com/Surround Sound Podcast, and you'll be able to go and listen to the last 2 weeks Sign of the Times. They were on chivalry. They were on the origins of chivalry and, you know, where chivalry is today. What's going on, Tawana? What's going on, Mary P? Mary P! What's up, lady? Mary did not like... Mary, you did not like the not the return diss, but the previous diss by Nicki Minaj. It was bogus, but hey, I'm just saying. One time for you for checking out to the Surround Sound Podcast fan page. Now, once again, the title of this week's Sign of the Times is Changing Your Season When the Season Changes. I was talking to this dude, right? And for some reason, old people love talking to me. I don't know why they like talking to me, but they do. And I love talking to them. And this one guy that I was talking to, he was trying to explain, well, he was trying to tell me this. He was like, when I got on God's timetable, when I got on the Most High's timetable, I was able to do a lot more in my life. And this was his example. And honestly, it was rather deep because of the things that we say. He was like, hey, young blood, when I wanted to stop smoking, I stopped smoking when the seasons changed. When it was my season to stop smoking, I waited to when the season were about to change, and that's what helped me change. I was like, oh man, what are you talking about, dude? Like, what? But then I thought about it. If we have seasons within our life, then they change. And they change. So the seasons that are the summer, spring, fall, and winter, they just have an appointed time when they change that we know of. And honestly, as we've seen with the weather patterns here, especially in the mid-state of Tennessee, and I'm sure other places also, you might not necessarily know what season it is just by the temperature or the precipitation. So it really was kind of deep to me because I was like, you know what? When it's starting to turn from winter to spring, I always get up earlier. I always have more energy. And if that's the case, then what this dude, what the old dude was saying, what the old timer is saying, maybe I shouldn't just disregard it. Maybe what he's saying really does have some merit. Maybe what he's saying really is a sign of the times. If you really want to go and change something in your life, make sure you get the wheels turning at a certain part of that season. And then as the season changes to the next season, watch how your mind works along with your spirit and your physical to let that take place. For Troy in the booth, for Desiree, I am R. Hunter Jr., the truth and not a rumor. And in the words of the scholar, Jerry Springer, be good to yourself and each other. Peace.